Assuming my math is, you know, half decent, which most days it really isn't. It sure looks like this is a day divisible by 7. And, I don't know, let's just go ahead and upgrade our stairs real quick, just because maybe that's a good idea. And then I think this guy too. I'm not really sure how necessary all this stuff is, and I am slightly concerned about breaking things. By that I mean, you know, this floor, since it's literally over a garage. I mean, minor details and such. We haven't really done anything with this forge that we have here. Let's just resort our things. Ow. Just can't quite stack all those guys together. Since it is a day divisible by 7, that probably means we should be thinking about something a little more defensible here. I mean, this has been okay. This whole thing is just, you know, a wonkified mess of... I don't even know what it is. Too many doors, that's the problem. I mean, this is really not a good defensive structure because there are so many doors that the zombies just have, you know, too many choices for which way they can come in. So it really does seem to me like we should limit some of this, or at least maybe... I guess we could do that. I'm just looking at options here. We could put to use some of our blade traps that we have. I have a cat in the other room just howling. I don't know what she's howling about either. She's just howling for the sake of howling, as best as I can tell. Here, we'll go ahead and upgrade these guys too, just because that seems like that might not be a bad idea. Just in case someone tries to come through here and destroy things, you know. That's a little sturdier, and that's all. One of these days, I should probably clean up all this random stuff up here on the roof too, but again, you know, that's just kind of one of those things down the road. Let's see what we have for options. I think we have something like a box full of blade traps. And not that box, apparently. Was it that box? I thought we had a box of blade traps. Oh yeah, that was it. I see it right there. There we go. Blade trap bundle. Here, we'll just go ahead and open it up. So that gives us 10 blade traps, some switches, and a wire tool just in case we didn't have one. We do have 2 generator banks. I forget, did we make those? Did we buy them? I guess we should do something with those. And hello? No, I need you to leave. Outside, please. Thank you. He's not allowed inside. I don't really know. I just know. Okay. So we've started on... Oh, wow. I missed that one. We've started on the floor over here. I guess we need some walls at some point too, so... I don't know, I generally kind of like using the cubes just because it gives me a little bit of a Minecraft feel to use just big old chunky cubes. Probably should leave a spot open here. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, my cat is really just going to town out there. And then I think... Oh, maybe this is not how I wanted to do this. I think I wanted to do something else instead. Yeah, we can do something else instead. That's fine. We just need to change all these guys to something else. I was going to do something that, I don't know, just doesn't really make any sense, and it's fine, but, you know, whatever. I just have to find the right block. Apparently, that's the one. So we need some advanced rotation here. And that'll work right over here. So we can put that guy there. I figured don't want to waste the rotation, right? Don't waste the rotation because you know how long it takes me to rotate these stupid things. So if we can find the rotation, let's put it to use. And I think what this will end up doing is it'll be okay. Because it's effectively got a bunch of stuff underneath it, but... a little bit underneath it. It should be fine. Okay, one more rotation. And then I'll have to find some corner pieces, which that's going to take about 17 years for that. We're going to leave that spot open right there. We'll fill that in differently. And then we're going to switch over to this side. I don't know, whenever I do these giant build days, I always wonder, how much do I show, how much do I skip, right? I mean, I guess I could skip most of this in reality, but... hi, apparently my thing is on. Corn, I'm looking for corn. Where's a corn? Can I not find... Yeah. I guess I want those ones then, that's fine. So we want an outside corner, right? That's what we want. And these ones are going to be about as miserable as can be, because I can't actually see what I'm doing here if it's the right way. My bad. There appears to be some barbed wire there. Here, can I just jump up? Excellent. Oh. Hello. No, thank you. Here, hi, that one. Hey, look at that. Got it to sneak in there. And then... I guess we have a dog horde or something, by the sounds of it. Ah, goodness. It's going to be one of those days where I just cannot do anything. Which doesn't bode well when it comes to, you know, dealing with a horde. Here, let's... go ahead and get rid of you. Did that not hit? Okay. There we go. I don't know what she's meowing on about. She's really going to town over there. How many of those shots did I miss? 0, because I don't see any damage there. Excellent. Alright, let's fall down again. Because that's... today's story, apparently, is man falls down. Okay, and then this one, I think I pre-rotated it. Nope, did not. Excellent. Okay. So this will let us get back up, and then I said we'd do something a little different for this one, so... what are we going to do for this one? Guess we can probably just do that. That's fine. Looks terrible, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll nail that into place. That's fine. Got a little bit of a Winchester Mansion thing going on right now. If you don't know the Winchester Mansion, well then this probably doesn't mean anything to you, but anyway, yeah, I think that'll be fine for now. So that door's going to open differently than the others, and that's fine, because that's actually where I meant for it to be. Let's see, where's my copy shape? There we go. I guess I forgot to nail down those ones. That'd be good. Nail down those ones, because literally those were the only ones I didn't do. Here, we'll just go ahead and upgrade these guys. I mean, I realize nothing's going to be able to get through these doors right now, and that's kind of okay. And I guess we should probably go back to those. Nope. I think we need to go like that. And then that'll work, and then I rotate opposite direction, and I can place these ones. Obviously, these are just wooden bars right now. They're, nope. Rotated one too many times there. I mean, these aren't even proper wooden bars at this point, so... Nope. That way. Here we go. So these still have to be, I don't know, fastened somehow. And then for this spot, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do here. I guess we could do corners, because I think we can do an advanced rotation, and maybe we can get a corner placement. Maybe I'm thinking of a different block entirely. Apparently I am, because it doesn't do a darn thing. So I'm not really sure what I want to do for that corner block yet. I mean, I guess we could just do ramps like this, and if we put them like... Come on. like that. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, it's not pretty, per se, but it's functional. And it'll look okay from the outside, which is, you know, just as important as anything else. It's all about making sure things look good to everyone else who's coming to visit. I want them to be impressed with my McMansion and I want them to be like, wow, how do you do that? You're amazing. And I'm like, I don't know. It's really not that much. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. And they're like, no, it is. It's spectacular. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you insist, then yes, it's rather quite amazing. I guess we need like a plate or something here, or maybe what we need is another bar, and then we can put this guy. It's not going to work because that one's taking up the spot. Ah, goodness. What we really need is to put it like that. But then that leaves a gaping hole there, so I guess I really can't do the bars over the doors. Well, I can do right there, I guess. So never mind that here. Copy shape, copy the rotation. So we can do it on these ones. I just have to come up with some other solution here. I don't know what that is just yet. A hatch, maybe? Something? Because this block being open, I did that specifically for this door. That's the issue at play. And I guess I could have done the door a little further out. But, I don't know, it's fine. I mean, worst case scenario, we just do that, and that solves the problem. I mean, can't really shoot at anything right there, unlike the way this is set up. You can sort of technically, but I guess really these should have been, now that I think about it, those should have been arrow slits. That's what they should have been. And I had to remember, you can get down that way, but you gotta duck. That's the trick. Yeah, maybe they should have just been bars all the way around. I don't know, I was just kind of going for something. And apparently I don't know what I'm going for. It's almost noon. I suppose we should see what we have for food around here. Got some gumbo stew. That's kind of redonkulous. I don't really want to go through all that stuff right now here. We'll just go ahead and do one of the meat stews. That should tide us over for a little while. Then I think we need to make some metal doors. So what do we need here? We need some forged iron for that. I think we have some somewhere. Here, we'll make some forged iron. I guess we need 4 of these guys. Are we wearing our glasses? We sure are. We're wearing our smart glasses. By the way, we haven't really talked yet about that direction. The impending changes for Alpha 21 and how the devs have gone back to the drawing board yet again on systems that have already been back to the drawing board multiple times already. I'll talk a little bit about that more on Thursday, so just kind of put that in your hat and hold on to that one for a minute, because we're not gonna get into it right now. I think since it is 12 o'clock, I want to see what we have for ammunition. We do have some immolation arrows still, which is good. We've got a bunch of exploding arrows. Those will be handy. Got some bulldozers. A bunch of jesters. But jesters, man. Jesters are a bit of a toss-up. You never know what you're going to get. You got to be careful with her arrows. She's something else. And we have a bunch of ammunition here for the shotgun pistol, so we're more or less okay on some of this stuff. Let's take a generator bank. I don't think we'll need more than 3 of these guys, but 3 of these guys. These guys. And then we do need, where were you? Wrong box, that one. We might need to make more wire relays. I don't know, this might get tricky here. I'm hoping, wow. we'll just go ahead and upgrade this door. I really need to upgrade all the doors now that I think about it. Like, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Here, let's go ahead and give this some more time. That way we can get a screamer horde before we actually get off to doing things. That's going to get through a good chunk of our iron, but that's okay. I mean, we're still putting more in there. I guess we really do need to upgrade all these doors and make sure that they're all good. I mean, it's been on the to-do list to get them up to steel, so get them turned into vault doors. Excuse me, sir. You're not allowed up here. You've been evicted from the premises. Sort of. You sort of made it out to about where the sidewalk would be. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do all this stuff. That's the problem I run into every single time, is I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how I want to do it. Here, let's go up this way. Just because we can. This whole floor is a work in progress, clearly. I'm going to nail down these guys. I still may get rid of these blocks. I don't know. I didn't really mean for them to be like that. Now that I look at them, like, I kind of hate it. But these ones I'm okay with. If you've ever wondered, I don't actually go for anything that looks legitimately good. I always go for something slightly quirky. Because I don't know how to make anything that actually looks good. But I know how to make quirky. That's kind of my thing. Oh man, I'm looking at all this going, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. I guess I need one of those too. I don't know what we're doing. It is a legitimate question to ask. Dear human, what are you doing? I don't know. Hello? Okay. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted... Come on now. Our little, our bars up here, because they're sitting on the bottom there, they're in the way. I mean, really, this door needs to be on the outside. It needs to be right here. And that would increase the efficacy of a blade trap that's right here. Problem is, since it's taking up this slot, we can't add a door right here. We could add one technically right here by spinning it around. I mean, we could do like massive airlock stuff. I mean, we could technically get this to fit. Problem is, then it's in the way of anything right here. I guess I could do the old trick of building a platform. The blade trap to sit on right here. It's actually not a good height for it, though. Cat is just still going to town out there. I don't know what she's talking about. That is not like her. She's taken to this recently where she's just talking. And I don't know why. I mean, that height is okay-ish, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to do it that way necessarily because that makes it pretty susceptible to all sorts of damage, which I don't really like. Okay, let's, hi. I don't even know how I brought that up. I hit some button, clearly. I realize I'm standing in the way here, but... yeah, see, with the door right there, then it makes it impossible to put the trap right here, because that's where it really needs to go, is right there. think we can still pick up the trap, so I can place it there for a while and be okay with it. Just to kind of examine if I like that. I mean, it's not great. It's not great. But it just needs to kind of hack at some legs, I guess, and that's fine. It should get heads when zombies come up, and then it'll get legs until they get to right here. And then it's just not going to do anything, which, I don't know, that might actually be okay like that. My bad. And technically, that does support it right there, which is the hilarious part. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and nail that in. That's fine. At the very least, if we get a trap right there, and then one... It seems like this door is pretty popular. This is the one that the zombies like to come hang out at. If we get one right here... As the game goes into blurry vision. Thanks for Vaseline vision. I didn't want to see what was happening. Appreciate that. I don't know, maybe I should just fill in this gap here too. This is annoying. Now that we have a chainsaw that just rips through crap, I'm kind of like, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's copy that shape, and then we'll just kind of fill in the gap here. This should more or less stop the zombies from trying to come up this way. It's interesting. Why can't I place anything there? Because there's an itty-bitty block right there that I did not see. That's why. I'm not going to worry about reinforcing the ones underneath. I don't think they'll try to come this way. And if they do, it's fine. Wow, we've really spent like the entire day over here just goofing around with building materials. Hello? Oh. You're not a problem down there. We can ignore you. This is going to be a really, really super basic electrical system for now. We can redo things later. I mean, it's kind of funny. Before I sat down to play, I was kind of just trying to think about like all the stuff that still needs to be done, all the stuff that can be done. Like that's one of those things I find kind of interesting about how everyone plays and what one person considers endgame and maybe another doesn't. And really, when you look at everything we've got going on here, yeah, this is the spot right here. I think? No. Maybe not. Right here, maybe? I don't know. It's one of those things that I do find it interesting that everyone kind of has a different idea of what their end game is. For some people, it's, you know, yeah, it's over here. That's what I thought. In the wrong spot here. So it's like this area. This is what... Okay, this is what I was looking at. So here, we'll just reinforce that a little more. But everyone has a different idea of what their end game is, and for me, my end game right now is I'm not happy until I find all the stuff in the mod. And quite frankly, there's still a bunch of stuff we haven't found, so I am unsatisfied, which means we must continue to play, even if it takes forever. Although, I do start to worry a little bit that I'm going to have to make some adjustments to the mod, which, I mean, you know, I've always known that to be true, but I'm not sure how much of everything I have to adjust. Like loot tables and all that that's the thing that concerns me the most, because those are a little trickier. And it starts to get into the stuff that I don't necessarily care for in this default game. Like there are some disagreements I have with how things are done. Oh, they have banged a little bit on these support columns. A little bit, not much, but a little bit. Okay. That's good to check these every once in a while. These are here just to make sure that we don't run into any issues with all of the weight we've added up here. Since a lot of this really technically is kind of floating, the extra support columns I do think are helpful. Are they necessary 100%? I don't know, that's hard to say. But I do think they're helpful. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our generator in place somewhere. That was 10 points of damage from me. Durr. Alright, you're not a generator. You are a generator bank. I don't want to put it up high somewhere a little out of the way. We can kind of hang it off the ceiling. That's okay. That's about as out of the way as it's going to get, right? I don't think we're going to need anything up there, so we can always take it still because we have not, or because we have a whatchamahoosit here. We're only going to need one of those engines in there, believe it or not. Okay. Like I said, we're going to do a super simple wiring today. That's about as complicated as it needs to be. Let's just verify we've got spinny. Yep. We've got the spinnies, so we can go ahead and turn that off. I'd like to put stuff like electric fences out and maybe some other things. I don't know. I kind of don't really want to use turrets. We've kind of gone the way of no turrets. I forget if we've used push turrets. Not necessarily as opposed to those as I am to shooty turrets, because shooty turrets really feel like a firearm. And I guess the pushy turret kind of is too, in a way. I mean, it's just a pushy turret that it doesn't shoot very far, so there's something to be said for that. This door is going to be a problem in the same way that the other one is. Even if we put a blade trap up here, I mean, I guess we can, just for the grins. It's really not going to do much because the door is recessed. And then we will need one more engine. I'm meaning to take a look at this from a distance. Yeah, that looks okay. I mean, it looks kind of like a jail up there, but we don't have bulletproof glass as an option right now. I guess it really should be bullet-resistant glass if we're going to be technical, but whatever, minor details and stuff. We can put one more spinny guy over here, just for the spin of it. And then I think we can just be super, super lame here. And we can go straight to this. We might be at... And we're going to be just a touch too far, but if I do it this way, can I cheese it? Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured I could cheese that one. So this is not ideal. This is not the way to leave things for any real permanence. That's not the plan at all. But it's fine for now. And then I guess the last thing I want to be thinking about is we're going to need to be able to do something like this. We can put that guy there. And we can put that one there. And then this one, we can do that, I guess. I should really probably have... I wonder, if we were to do... It's going to close it up, but if I were to do something like... that doesn't leave an angle. I was just trying to look for a way to leave an extra angle here. I guess that technically works. Can shoot around that, but I think the zombies are going to take that spot, so we really should have it like this. That's fine. Just once you crouch and everything, you can get some shots in there. I'm just trying to look, make sure that we have everything set up in a way that the zombies can't get through. Actually, I want you to go back to simple rotation. Thank you. Alright, let's turn off this guy. We don't need to be wasting gasoline. It's a limited resource for us, so we really shouldn't be wasting that. We've gone through all of the iron that's in the box there. Here, let's close the door. I don't really want those hanging open. I'm not going to upgrade the blocks just yet. We'll upgrade them as we need to. But we don't really need to right now, so I'm not as inclined to do that. Here, let's drop you off. We don't need that. We may need to grab some electrical parts and all that sort of stuff just to repair things along the way. Just kind of looking at what other options we have. There really isn't much. Here, let's drop off those guys and then those guys, and we're going to grab a full one of those and a full one of those, because we'll probably need them. And then grab all those. I hesitate to grab the steel. We don't need the steel yet. If we need to repair something, we'll grab the steel and then we'll be alright. Again, I'm kind of debating certain things here. I guess we can make, just for the giggles of it, let's make... Let's just make a dozen spikes, just kind of for the laughs here. And then let's take our doors that are ready to go, and let's go knock them into place. Ah! Come on. Go up. There you go. And I know I should say right now, I'm well aware that, as this currently stands, there's no roof on this anywhere. Which means that birds and things will just get up right in here, and this is bad news currently. But we do have a couple of hours that we might be able to at least just, mash a few frames up here. I mean, I'm pretty sure we just had a roof like this before that was wide open effectively. I mean, when you look at what it's made out of, it's not even going to be able to tank any damage. And we're fine, so do the same thing. We'll fill in the gaps here, and then we'll probably need to put some sort of support structure down to hold these guys up, because I think the gap is going to be too large. Pretty sure this gap is going to be too wide. We might need more frames too. I was afraid of that. Okay, let's go ahead and make another 50 of them. I don't know that we'll keep these up here. That's not necessarily the point, but I do want to limit how much birds and things can get over here. I'm just going to keep clicking a bunch of these guys into place, and then we'll do, let's do a support frame right here. There you go. I really wish there were better tools for building in normal mode, not just in creative. In creative, you can basically fill in an entire area. It's very handy. But in normal survival, it's just kind of unpleasant. Yeah. Go ahead and fill in some spots there. Give some support, and we still need like another 50 of these guys. I realize we're getting really close to the zombies showing up, so, you know, we'll have to stop and make sure we have everything in order before too long. Which, nothing really is right now, and that's, it's okay. It's gonna have to be okay. I can say it's okay all I want. Doesn't necessarily make it true. That's the joy of it's okay. It may or may not be, and you don't know until you experience it. Getting there. And I still need more frames. Anyone count how many 50s that was? 4 of them, maybe? I mean, this doesn't seem like a very large structure to me, and yet it's taking a lot of frames. So it clearly is on the large size. No doubt about it. Here, let's make sure you guys are connected up over there. There we go. There we go. Have filled in the whole stinking thing. I think what I probably need to do is make sure that the support frames, I don't even know how to do that, are in the same place. Like, these should just go all the way up, because these go all the way down through the floor right now, if I remember correctly. Like, they go all the way down to the ground level. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 over. Assuming I can figure out where that spot is. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 over, I think. I don't know, we'll say something like that, and then I don't know how many over it was this way, but it was a few. It's interesting if that one is actually correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's maybe more than 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, close, but not quite. Yeah, that should be fine for now. And I'm going to leave that one just for the giggles, because it's not really in the way as it is. Okay. At the very least, we don't have to worry too much about zombies right now, in terms of getting up there and being a pain. They shouldn't be able to get up here just as is, but, you know, I say that, and someone's just going to jump right up here and make a fool out of me, so might need to do something like, oh. You're a little early if you don't mind. So are you. You guys are early. Here, let's get back up here to deal with this guy. Okay. That's fine. Just trying to think, do we really need to block stuff off here? I kind of think we do. Which means we need to have stuff like... Oh, goodness. We basically need some anti-spider zombie frames. These are old school things right here. That you would do stuff like this to keep the spider zombies out. I don't think it's as big a deal these days. I don't know, that's not really been my experience. Generally, they're not too much of an issue anymore. I don't know if anyone can get up here and walk around. Oh yeah, technically you can. That could be a problem. I might need to put some frames in front of that, like some bars or something. I hadn't thought of that. Actually, you know what? That might end up working out really well for me to do it that way. Let's go upstairs real quick. Need to move you. And then, ramp. That one. I want to look at this right quick because you'll notice that I was kind of planning for something by having stairs right here. Yeah, that might work. Okay. Good to know. So we'll take care of that in a different way. That's not how we're going to do it, but that's acceptable-ish. Good to know. All right, we're going to need a few more of these guys, so let's make a bunch more because we might end up going through them. And then we probably don't want the chainsaw there. I'm going to put Midnight's gun over there. I'm going to leave the bows here because it just seems like I run into weird issues if I move the bows around, and I don't know why that is. Never quite figured that out, but it seems to be the case. I don't know if I really want to use pulverizers during a horde. I guess if we need to, we can switch to them if need be. It's just we don't have many of them, so I'm really kind of hesitant to use a bunch of them. Here, let's just take a few of these guys right now. We'll just chomp on them right now. It's not going to be a 36-minute horde, I don't think, but, you know, I guess it could be. What do I know? And then here we'll do some of those. What do we have in here? We do have some recog. We could do 4 of those guys. We could do 20 minutes worth of those. We might do a learning elixir just for the giggles here. And then, oh, I forgot we had some spikes that we made. Don't really have time to put them down, though. I guess I can... you know what? I'm not even going to worry about these. They don't really matter. Here, let's go ahead and turn on that guy. I'm going to stand right here, just so I can force the horde onto me right here. I don't know that it'll matter, because it's going to depend on what direction they're coming from. That's the catch. Yep, there they are. I gotta be careful with this gun, by the way, because, you know... Oh, we ran out of ammo for it. Alright, sweet. Yeah, that's a problem. You guys, you're cheating. I don't know why or how you're reaching through like that. It's not okay. Madam. Out with you! I mean, technically, this is kind of ridiculous here. Do 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 do. I mean, if I had the shotgun handy, you know, like had actual ammunition for it, this would just be cake. Let's go ahead and use one of these guys right now. Going to very, very slowly run through those. I forgot to grab ammunitions. Let's reload our shotgun. Close the door. Oh, I probably need... Hey, you're not allowed in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and use one of these right now. That'll stop that bleeding, and then... use one of those. Here, just go ahead and take them too, that's fine. We're going to use one of these guys. And we'll use one of those guys. And then... we need to have you right there. And then we'll just spear away. Because these guys are not going to be able to get through the spear. That's just not going to happen. I mean, especially like this. Look at that. It's just like free headshot central. Oh, well, when I don't screw up, that is. I mean, this has proven to be pretty effective, although there's a bird messing with something somewhere. Yeah. Oh, not the one I meant. I meant to do that one, I think. Where is the bird? It's like right there. Oh, holy crap, it's Bird Central. Holy crap, dude. I don't think I've ever seen that many birds at one time. Dang, dude. That is redonkulous. Are we done with birds? Because I'm kind of done with you guys. Alright, let's close that. They're really not doing much against this door, which is very gratifying. Let's switch to a proper weapon here. Just looking. You're kind of a problem down there, so let's get your attention. Hey, my leg is sprained. That's excellent. That's right, we're getting experience out of this, so it's all good. It's really interesting when the zombies decide to stop and when they don't. I never understand the logic behind that. Like, she just ran right up like it ain't no thing. But someone else might stop and just fight with stuff, and I don't get it. It's just fascinating to me. Alright, we need to close the door here, because we've got to deal with some injuries. We do have a splint, or a break, rather. That's kind of annoying. Do we have a thing lying around? Perfect, that'll be fine. Zombies are getting ready to change direction here momentarily. So we've got that to look for in just a second. If you don't mind, I'm trying to close the door behind you. I only want so many of in here at a time. Welcome to the death chamber. Zombie death chamber, that is. Because I'm not going to die. I guarantee you that much. Not to you, anyway. I mean, very easily may die. Just not to those guys. Here, let's... Do we not grab a bunch of... Guess not. I thought I took them out of the box. Here, why don't you grab those? Here, let's go ahead and oh, you're in the way, aren't you? All right, let's put that guy right there. And just to kind of keep everyone at bay for a minute. I realize they are not going to be kept at bay. And that's fine. I'm doing this pretty chaotically in case it's not obvious by now. Just in case. Just to be clear. Oh wow, we got another laceration. Here, let's use that. Alright, so I guess I should stop messing around here. We do have zombies coming to the other door. So they're coming to the other side now. There we go. Got the door upgraded again. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Hey! No cheating. Also need to repair these blocks up here, and these are pretty banged up. Yeah, I just wanted to hit you with a hammer for no good reason. Concussion is no good. Your arm is broken. Oh, I guess that isn't a bad thing to upgrade that. That's fine. So even though we've had direction change, it seems like they don't want to change, and that's okay. I don't know what to do about the zombies that peek through like this. I guess the only real option is to light them on fire. Oh, that was weak. Oh, come on, man. I mean, this is okay. Not great. How you doing? Alright, let's check the other door, because they've been busy over here, too. Yeah, this door's been downgraded a couple times. But, yeah, it looks pretty good, all things considered. I don't think anyone's doing anything over there, and that looks fine over there. I really need to get rid of that block. That's the incorrect block for that. The whole zombie ducking thing is just stupid. I really hate the way it breaks the game. Just hate it. I wonder if I can pull that out of the code somewhere. I wouldn't really know where to find that, but just one of those thoughts I had, like, huh, maybe I can yank that out. Here, let's take care of our concussion. And then we'll use one of those guys. Just to kind of have some constant healing for a little while. There, and that should help take care of them for a second. Oh. There's no one there. Oh, interesting. They're all coming over to this door now. And they're all dying to fire. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. Oh, the thing needs to be repaired. Okay, well, let's grab some, let's see, what do we need for that? We need steel, electrical parts. Do we need mechanical parts for that? Springs. I hope we don't need mechanical parts. I just don't remember if we do. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We have enough of them. I bet that's in part why this is a little less efficient over here. There we go. Get that spinning again and we should be fine. Oh, buddy, I see you down there doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. Let's go ahead and melt you. Oh, I tried to melt the bike. That's a bad thing. Let's close that one. I want to see what they're doing over here. I also think there's probably a ton of birds flying around. I think maybe what we need to do is we need to add a little bit of a bird chamber over here. I think that'd be a good idea, is to enclose this. So let's just kind of put that in our back pocket as something to be thinking about. We want that to be able to be enclosed a little bit. Okay, and then those guys are just going to town over there where they really shouldn't be. Yeah, let's just go ahead and light these guys on fire. Should have another direction change right now. This guy should die to fire there. Fire's pretty good stuff. So it looks like they're coming from the east now. How you doing? Give you something to think about while you're over there doing stuff. There we go. That should light up most everyone. We are running really low on these arrows, though. But man, if they aren't effective, here, let's just go ahead and burn. Oh, I think I feathered that shot exactly between everyone. That was not good. Totally shot the door there too. I heard it. Bonk. Yeah, see, door's fine. Although I just heard some blocks break. Yeah, I heard you guys. Come on. I was waiting for this one to fall because we saw them earlier. They were chopping stuff from above, or when we were above, I should say. I was like, oh man, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Yeah, let's just go ahead and reinforce it. So we need to make that inaccessible to them. That's fine. Here, let's just go ahead and... Oh, no, we just need drink. That should be fine for now. Okay. I'll make sure we get some good spearing in still. I want to just use a bunch of fire arrows and other things. Make sure we have a diversification of our zombie slaughter. Just did not mean to do that. I think there was something I meant to do with this bow. I wanted to make it... It should auto-reload, but it doesn't. I forget if that was an intentional thing. I mean, we're burning through steel arrows like crazy with this guy, but that's okay. Hi, stop that. Dude! Oh, I hate... So hate that mechanic. Such a stupid change. Because how am I supposed to cheese the horde then? Right? Hey, guys. Since you made such a nice hole for me to spear you through, allow me to do that. We also need to repair this guy before they break this one. Knock it off. You knock it off too. Well, if nothing else, we can fix a lot of these problems. These aren't really a big deal. There we go. Little fire never hurt. Or a little fire always hurt. I don't know, whatever. Now let's do this. I think what will work is to do this instead. And then, it doesn't matter, you guys can duck all you want, and I'm just going to be able to shoot you anyway. So, lesson learned. Oh, I know it. Well, sort of. What it sort of means is that we should have a bunch of, what are they called? Hatches right there, and that would work too. I forget, can we stab you through this? I don't think so. Yeah, that just does damage to the block. That's what I thought. But if you leave your head right there, then I can hit you, and it works out just great. We're almost at morning here, momentarily. Just get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here, too. Oh, holy crap, dude. Alright, we got to take care of some stuff here. We've got another concussion. So, eat a concussion pill. There we go. Problem solved. And now we're going to have water issues, so let's drink one of those. That shotgun pistol is just a blast. There you go. Hey. Don't be messing with that stuff. Need to make sure that guy dies, so not even messing about there. If you would get out of the way. There we go. I was trying to repair that so I could kill that guy who was standing on top of it like a weirdo. This base is not going to hold up for very long is the best part, so we're going to have to make some additional adjustments to things. That's fine. With some more arrows, a lot more arrows, this wouldn't be an issue. I really don't think it would be. I might be slightly biased. I think my arrows are the best thing since sliced bread. But, they are, so there you go. Let's take all of our frames away that are just randomly standing around. We don't need them anymore. Okay, I don't think we sustained any damage. No one came from that side. No one came from that side. This door's going to need a little bit of... No, it won't. Those guys are fine. Concrete, concrete. So this door took a little bit of punishment. This one took a bunch again. I didn't mean to be doing that. That's a pain, because I think I just turned it into steel. Well, I guess we leave that where that is, and we never go through this door again. Because I really don't want to take that apart. That's a lot of materials that I just accidentally spent like an idiot. Oh, goodness. Let's... Yeah, I know. Not supposed to be running on a broken leg. Wah, wah, wah. Whine to me all you want. Here, let's just collect all the crap that's lying around. Oh my gosh. We need a lot more inventory to be able to collect all that stuff. Oh, goodness. I mean... Wow. Alright, just drop off all the things we can drop off, and, oh my gosh. Here. Those don't belong in there. I know they don't belong in there. I put them in here. They don't really belong in here either, but... It's... better-ish. Here, I don't want to waste any more immolation arrows. We already... blew through a bunch of those. We really need to wrap this episode up, but I'd like to clean up before we go, and that just seems like a good idea to me. Got a couple of pickaxes out of this whole ordeal, which is kind of unexpected to me, but it is what it is. Got some food and drink. That is always a welcome sight. I don't mind getting some food and drink. Got ourselves a nice jacket, which we don't necessarily really need, but, you know, take it. There. So, we're just going to go ahead and make things worse for a minute, especially because I'm just going to fall on it. I don't really care. Wow, there are so many things down here. I guess we should be wearing that guy while looting these, right? Let's ever so slightly increase the possibilities of getting something ever so slightly better. I see a desert vulture schematic in there. I mean, I don't know if it would be possible at this point, because I have no idea what we have and what we don't have and all that jazz, but I wonder if it'd be possible to take all the various parts and things we have and slowly become an arms dealer. Create a bunch of firearms and sell them to the traders. I mean, I really don't think we have many parts at all. So I suspect that would not... 70%, it's okay. I suspect it wouldn't work very well, but... just a random thought. Not what I was expecting. I'm so used to that being on number 2. I wasn't expecting to get that. I think I might have hit that a couple times where I was trying to switch to the spear. And I hit 2, and instead I got the gun. I was like, oh, not really what I meant, but that's fine. Here, let me put... I can't see through all the fire and the flames. Let me do it that way. I can see much better now. So, nothing really of interest. We got another machete. We got some ammunition, of course. Some steel tool parts down here. Some motor tool parts. Mostly just kind of junk. So what we'll do is we'll throw all this stuff in here. Or I will throw it all in here. You don't need to worry about it. And then on the next one, or maybe not the next one, but at least before the next horde, maybe I'll give it a couple of days. I think I want to go do something else. We need to make some slight adjustments to our facility here that will improve its defensive capabilities. For right now, we survived yet another horde. Not entirely sure how, because I was playing that about as sloppy as I've ever played a horde. And yet, we still stand, so... I don't know, I guess the zombie horde gods were on our side or something. Catch you next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.